There's been a series of earthquakes that has rocked central Italy so far this year. Investors do not like events like this, seismic events where they don't know what the outcome is going to be, what the next area or next town that is going to be hit. There's been all sorts of regulation about the building of new properties, what sort of structures are followed by developers. That creates another layer of regulation. Surely this must be having an impact on the real estate sector in some parts of Italy.
Well, there is certainly a legacy of convictions and beliefs watching Italy from outside, but on the other side, let's look facts. Now, for example, we developed Porta Nuova in the center of Milan. Porta Nuova is one of the most reputable development in Europe that has been accomplished in the last 15 years. It's a €2 billion portfolio with some of the most important architects all over the world, and most importantly, some of the most important investors in the world. And particularly today, Porta Nuova is owned by Qatar Investment Authority. So, I mean, there are facts that prove the contrary. Now, we developed Porta Nuova in roughly 10 years, now, which on an international basis, it's very comparable. I mean, this is a huge development of a railway yard. So things are changing.
Manfredi, from your investor-based perspective, we're competing in a context where global property investment is declining for the first time in 7 years. So where are you seeing renewed interest or continued appetite? Where are your investors based?
Really, there are, I would say, three different interests in the market. Now, one is more yield producing, and this is a matter of spread. Now, today, as I was saying, good property portfolio returns in the order of 300 to 400 basis points spread versus the government bonds, so very attractive, particularly with the outlook that we have in front of us. Secondly is more about American opportunistic funds, or private equity funds looking for the banking sector in particular. And thirdly, which I think is, from my perspective, could be one of the most important source of capital, is actually sovereign capital, large institutional investors, now of world-class global investors, which can be more long-term investors and therefore really support the economic development in Italy. Now, we are investing together with 4 sovereign funds in Italy in this moment, and this is certainly one of the counterparts that can help also to shift the market towards growth.